just the first directory, right? We can run FLS recursively, which means that R, okay, and press enter. You see that? I'm saying go through every directory. Otherwise, by default, FLS will go through just the first directory. I'm saying run through this one and then go through less. You can see. By plus means this is a subdirectory. It's 2 directory down. 3 means 3 directory down. You understand?
Yeah, but you can tree this information too, can't you?
What is that?
Set it up in a tree view. So, in a tree.
Yeah, you can do that if you use /p too with it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you show us quickly how?
If you want to see all this stuff you can use with these, let me show you. Just find one way to go by it. Just do L-help. It will show you all the switch you can use with FLS. You understand? So this one is displaying the full part for you.
Yeah.
So if that's where you want to go, you can go for it. All right, this is what I just did now. You understand? So if I were to type something like this, and that I typed earlier on, it's better if you're going to use recursively, not to use P. Right? Because if you use recursively and P right over here, see, you're more or less getting the same thing. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you're pretty much getting the same thing, whereas if you use P, P is already searching this recursively for you. The only thing that might make a difference is if you only want to see deleted files, you can search RD and do this. See, I'm only seeing files that have been deleted.
Hmm. Got it.
You understand that? And if I see any file that has been deleted like this is the inode number 14, and I want to get more information about this inode number 14, then I can come back here and say iStat, right? What's the notify USB part, right? Inode number 14.
Bam.
Press enter. Now it tells me that the file is actually located on sector 3952. Right? I can examine what is inside, that particular place. I can use D card, for now I'm going to use BLK card, right? -H, correct? USB part. Okay? And I can put 3952 over here. Understand? That's just to show you that there's nothing in that block. If I want to see this block and the next 2 blocks, I'm just going to put a space here and put 2. It's going to show me 2 blocks, that block, and the next block. If I want to see the next 3 blocks, I'm going to come over here and put 3 here. It's going to show me this block that this guy said it is. So then I'm going to be able to tell you that, you know what, even though it points to this file, but that particular file no longer resides in that place.
It's empty.
You understand? Means the file has probably been deleted. Correct? How are we sure whether this thing is working? Well, we can actually try it with a regular file and see what this thing tells us. Here is, let's look for maybe the text file, number 7. So we can go for inode number 7. Tells us this is here. Let's go find out what is in there. 5712, correct? Five, 712. Press enter. See that? See that? So there's the data there.
A lot of spaces.
What is that?
A lot of spaces, right?
Yeah, a lot of it.
But it's two, maybe the
It's
next,
2 blocks
two
long.
blocks.
But yeah, all you have to do that is just simply to do this.
Change it to space 2.
Yeah. And it's kind of a weird block because you see it's having 0, 0, 0, 0 at the back of it. You can see that? Looking at the 2 blocks is what I see.
Bam.
And when you get out, you begin to see some data over here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, blah, 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 blah. All right? You can also use XSD. You can use XSD, right? But then again, you want to remember, XSD probably doesn't recognize split image.
See that go back together?
You understand? So using a split image have its own advantage when you're working with SLUCage. But if you're using tools that doesn't, it's not intelligent to follow the part of your split image, then you probably will have some issues with it. You understand?
Yeah.
So now you see how you can mount. Once you mount read-only, you can examine the files, correct? Without writing anything to it by accident. So once you've examined what you mounted, the next thing you try to do is actually now go, because when you mount the file, you only see files that are not deleted. You understand? You only get to see files that have not been deleted because you're mounting using the file system. When the file is deleted, file system doesn't report it, right? If you now want to see the file that have been deleted or recover it, that's when you come down to the side. That's when you use FLS-D, because then FLS now shows you files that have been deleted. But again, just because FLS is showing you, doesn't mean the file is really there. Remember, FLS works at the file name layer. And just because a file name still exists, doesn't mean the data is still sitting in the block. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we will go at this in detail. One of the things I want you guys to do when you get home, let me see if I can, 23, I'm just going to call this